Hi guys, so this is my first video I've done really, so bear with me if it's a bit funny, but this is my first chipboard album I've done really. I did it for my boyfriend for our first year anniversary, which is in a couple of weeks. My fiancé I should say really. It's 8x8 chipboard album. I got the chipboard on eBay. I can't remember the seller's name, sorry, but there's loads of stuff on there, so you'll find it. And it came, I think I got 8 sheets. I only used 7 in this album though because one sheet went wrong, and they come with hole punches, 3 hole punches, these ones, and they came with the binding rings, but the ones that came with it were tiny. And once I put the book together, they didn't even close. So, so I had to buy bigger rings. And I got these on eBay as well, actually, from a good seller called Square Dog Crafts. And it's got squaredogcrafts.com, and they come in, or co.uk, sorry, and they come in loads of different sizes. And I got 10 in a pack, I think it was, yeah, 10. So they're really good. But the only thing is, I'm not too keen on the ring binding. It gets stuck all the time. I've just bought my crocodile hole puncher and eyelet setter. I haven't got any eyelets yet, so once I get eyelets through the post soon, I'm going to put eyelets on because that will stop it getting stuck, so that'll be good. So what I did is I painted all of the chipboards with white acrylic paint first, because although it is 8x8, I think it's like just very slightly bigger. If you can see the white border, the paper doesn't quite fit, so I painted the border so it didn't have the horrible look of the chipboard. And then with the cover, decorated it with some paper roses. Now if you're from the UK, you're probably quite familiar with the shop, The Range. I love it there, it's brilliant there. These are where that's where I got these roses from. I think I got 8 in a pack for £1, which is really good. These are lovely, I love these. And then I've just decorated some paper flowers and put some gems in the corner. And then these, I've used my Big Shot machine, which I absolutely love, with I think it's a Sizzix die, it's this one here, and I love that one. I cut that out a couple of times, cut some in half, and so it looked a bit different, and then I've just gone over it with my Stickles pen and put some tiny little gems on to make it look a bit prettier, and then used one of my X-cut dies, I think that is, to cut the hearts out, and then embossed it with some swirly patterns. And then the centrepiece there, I've just titled it You and Me, because that makes sense. And I used my X-cut for the scallop circle, and this silver circle in the middle here, that's a Spellbinder's die, which is lovely. Can't remember what it's called, Fancy Circles or something, I'm not sure, sorry. And then just decorated it with a ribbon really, so that's the front cover. And then the first cover, the first page, sorry, this I've put when we met, where we met, and then our anniversary, like the day we started dating really. And then just put a little sentiment there. And then this was my first pocket I've ever done, and it went a bit wrong because I stuck it on all 3 sides, but I stuck it right at the bottom, so when I put these tags in, I should have made the tags bigger I suppose, but when I put them in they go right down so you can't really see them. But hang on, I'm left-handed, so sorry. Just a tag with me on, then my name, and same with my boyfriend's name. Oops. and then I've just decorated it with some flowers and gems. Second page, this is kind of a funny one. I've got a little sentiment there, and I've just typed into Google like love sayings and stuff, and loads of ones came up, so that was really good. Just put a little bow there. I've stamped a floral image there. That was just a stamp I got from a stall at a craft fair, which is lovely. This is my X-Cut butterfly dimensional stamp. It cuts it like out of the shape dimensional, but you can pull the butterfly out as well and just trim the edges a little bit, so that's what I did with that. And these are little tags with pockets. Oh, I need to stick that down. So there's a little thing with us, and I haven't really put anything on the back. I haven't completely finished this album yet, so I might put some journaling stuff on the back there. And then these bits here are just spellbinder dies. I can't remember. I'm terrible with names of spellbinders because there's so many. So sorry. And then this is all about my fiancé. He's a Royal Marine, so that's why it's in this style. I've used the cog dies from Spellbinders. They're really good, and I made like a little flap here. I put that down first. I scored it along the top about an inch, folded it over, stuck the inch down, and then it's just hidden there behind, which is good. This is the poppy I wore on our first Remembrance Day, which is a photo of us there, him in his uniform, bless him. I've plaited some string, which looks like rope, which I quite like, and just a little saying there. And this flap's open, and you pull that string there, which is quite good. I like the way that goes off the edge there. This is a little pocket. That's in picture there is just like the sign of Marines. And then this is a little tag, put a little photo of us. And you are my hero on the back, which I think is quite appropriate. And then on the back side of the flap, I've put the chorus from Wherever You Are, the Military Wives song, which I really like. And I thought that fitted in with the page, really. And this is next page. I got these gem letters from the range as well. They were about 70p a letter, so they weren't too cheap, but I quite liked it. Depends how many letters you buy, I suppose, really. And then I just another butterfly and some flowers, and some buttons here as well. And I made some pockets. It's a large tag. And then that's our very first photo we had together, so I just put that on the back. And then I stamped just a floral image there. And then this is another tag, that's us on the London Eye. And I've just written on there. And I've written myself on some of the journaling things because, bless him, I know he won't. So I thought I'd do it myself. And then the next page is all about our summer holiday last year. Now this is sort of like a double flap. So I've measured the paper, added an extra like half an inch on, and scored it like the marine page one. Scored it and then stuck it that way, and then stuck another black bit of paper on the back there so it hides the fold. So that's quite good. I've put a little tag there that I've just cut out of a circle punch. And then this is a corner pocket I've just stamped and embossed, and I've popped a little tag in there. Some journaling on the back there, a little bow, and then I've printed out the word summer, and then I've used the spellbinded tag again. I can't remember what one it is, but there's a lot of, I think it's tags number 2 or something like that, but there's a lot of tags in, and I've just added a little ribbon, and here I've got a heart paper clip and then written on there Mallorca. So I paper clipped that in because it was moving about quite a bit. It doesn't seem to want to stay on there. Stay. Right. And I've cut out little circles of pictures of us and stamped hearts. And there's another little tag, but that's got nothing on the back. And then another one. Nothing on the back of that one either. I like the pocket thing really though, because you can fit loads more photos in if you have pockets, because you kind of, most of them you kind of hide away a little bit, so I do like that idea of pockets. This is our next page. This is about our trip to London in December, just before Christmas. This is us on ice skating rink in Hyde Park. Just put ice there with another tag from the same one as the summer one. And this time I've done like a 3-way fold. So I've done the same as that page, but I just made it a bit longer, scored it ½ inch, and I popped this back one on first and lined it up with that, put that on, stuck a bit of paper down so it hides the hinge bit, then put this one on, left a gap in the middle so I can put something there, and put that bit of paper on there as well. So that was good, and that gives you a lot of room. Just embellished it with flowers. I've used a corner punch on this one, and then slotted the photo in, but I can't remember what corner punch it is. I'm terrible with names, I'm sorry. And then this is just, there's 2 photos of us. I don't think there's anything on the back, just sort of stuck them on like that with a little heart paper clip and a stamp here. Then I've used the Sizzix die again there, just the heart die, just to give it a bit of, I couldn't fit a photo in there, it was a bit too slim, so. And then a sentiment here, and a photo of me, and I've just punched a hole in the top there and put a ribbon round, and a little saying on the back. These border punches I've been using throughout. They're the lace punch from X-Cut. I don't have it here. It's my Daisy one, but I got that from the range. It was about £8, I think, so not too bad. Another tag from Spellbinders, and this is a different set of tags, but that's a Spellbinders die. Just put London in there with photos of us. So I've just embellished it along the way. Oh. And then here's the day we got engaged. So I've put the date there, Spellbinders tag. Used a little these feathers and used a little bling thing there. Just put some photos in. Little journaling on the back. There's a little pocket there again. And this is, I like this page. We like going for walks and stuff. We both have dogs, so I've done a little page on our walks. Picture us there, and this is from the range, and that's meant to be stuck down. Something like 70p for the wooden heart. I thought it went quite well. And buttons, and this is, I've done the same as a marine page, but done it across the top this time. Across the top instead of on the side. Yeah, so this is the front. I've just done my X-Cut scallop circles die around the picture. Done another one there. So on the front, they're together, and then you slip that up. Done a little doggy paw stamps there. They were just in a little packet for £1 from Hobbycraft. That's like our equivalent to Michael's and Joann's in America. So, and another stamp there that I've embossed, and then just little tags of us. I've used just thin wire to give it a bit of an effect. And then at the top here, I can fit it in just. I've got a little pocket here. I just put a sentiment there with another spellbinder rectangle die, and just some stickers here. And then here's just a little tag. Got a photo of me on, and I'll probably put some journaling lines on the back. That goes in there. And then let's tuck that in. Hang on, it's meant to be stuck down, that's why. Oh, right. This is just like a random page, really. Got a little pocket here. I use my tonic border punch, one of the tonic border punches along there to make the pocket. Just little pictures of us that pull out. There's one of, no, that's him at Christmas. There's one of him in the bar. So that's quite nice. And then another tag. Just put special moments there. And here's a first ever picture of us. Because he's actually Scottish. He lives in Scotland as well. It's a bit confusing. So we met down because I live in Devon. We met down here because the Marines trained down here, so we met down here, and that's a picture of us when I went up with him for a weekend, or for a week, to meet his family for the first time. So that's like our first picture. Going out, his head got chopped off though because he's so tall. And then this is a little pocket here, really. It's got a little bow on the front. And this all flips out. It's hard to show, sorry, I'm one-handed. And this is just like photos of Skype, because obviously we Skype quite a lot. And I did that with a 12 by 12 piece of card. I just measured all the squares the same, cut them all out, and then just folded it, scored it and folded it. And that's the front. And then before I stuck the back of it down, I stuck the ribbon down first onto the back, and then I stuck the piece of black card around so that you can just tie it. But the ribbon, I should have made the ribbon longer because I can only just tie it in a bow, which is a bit annoying. But oh well, I'm learning. So. This is a page of Scotland, stuff we've done in Scotland. That's a little lodge we stayed at in Scotland. I need to add pearl beads to that, I forgot about that. Here's a little Scottish flag. When I went up for the first time, we went for a meal with his family, and in the dessert they put like a little Scottish flag in it, so I kept it and put it in my handbag. So that was quite sweet, so I put that there. This is us on top of Edinburgh Castle, and that's Edinburgh Castle there. I've just done another like fold thing here. On that side there's a picture of him. I've put picture perfect and a little tag, so that's quite nice. And then, this isn't actually us in Scotland, this is at mine when after he passed out his training. But I like the picture, so and then that's him on a walk in Scotland. He wasn't with, we weren't together at that time, but I like that photo. And then just a little sentiment there. And then on the back I've made a bit of a mistake because it says, I've just put handmade by me and then for our first anniversary, but I've got the date wrong. It says May, but it's actually April, so I've got to change that. But yeah, so I haven't put any binding on this yet. I'm not sure if I will do quite yet. I haven't made my mind up because it's not struggling to close. It's not like it's struggling, so it's quite nice. But yeah, let me know what you think, and thanks for watching. Bye.